Alright, so you're thinking about upgrading your car stereo, and the Pioneer DMH-241X is on your list. It promises a big 6.2-inch touchscreen, Bluetooth, FLAC playback, and Alexa compatibility for around $244. But here's what surprised me after installing it. This unit has some significant flaws that might make you rethink that purchase, especially if you're looking for a seamless, modern experience. Therefore, let's dive into an honest review of the problems you'll likely encounter. For the best price, click the link in the description. First, the context lean. Pioneer is a legendary brand in car audio, so expectations are high. The DMH-241X looks sleek in photos, boasting that pinnacle of in-car entertainment technology with its cutting-edge multimedia receiver. It has a 4.4-star rating on Amazon, which seems promising. But when you unbox it, the initial promise starts to crack. The build quality feels plasticky and lightweight, not the robust Pioneer feel you might remember. Therefore, the premium image starts to fade before you even plug it in. Let's talk about the core feature, that 6.2-inch display. The product description calls it stunning and vibrant. However, here's the contrarian snapback. It's a resistive touchscreen, not a capacitive one like your phone. This means you need to press it, not just glide your finger. It feels sluggish and outdated. Trying to swipe through menus is like trying to spread cold butter. It requires effort and doesn't feel smooth. Therefore, the main interface, the thing you'll interact with most, is already a step back in time. Now, the stay connected on the go Bluetooth functionality. It works for calls and audio streaming, but the connection process is finicky. Pairing isn't always instant, and sometimes it just decides not to see your phone, leading to a frustrating game of on-off-on again. It's like the stereo is playing hard to get, but you're just trying to listen to a podcast. So the wireless convenience comes with a wire-thin strand of reliability. The big selling point for audiophiles is the FLAC compatibility playback files encoded as high-res FLAC up to 192K Hz/24-bit through USB. This is a genuine pro. If you have a library of high-quality files, this unit can play them, and they sound clean and detailed. But here's the interjection. The user interface for browsing those USB files is archaic. It's a basic text list, often slow to navigate, with no album art or elegant organization. Therefore, while it can handle the gourmet audio format, it serves it on a plastic plate. Then there's the Amazon Alexa capability. This isn't built in. It requires a smartphone app called Voices and the WebLink app. So you need to download two apps, keep your phone connected, and it essentially mirrors your phone's Alexa. It's not a standalone, integrated Alexa experience. It's more like inviting Alexa over, but she refuses to come inside and just shouts from your driveway. Therefore, this feature is more of a convoluted workaround than a true feature. The rear view camera capable function is straightforward. You can add a backup camera, which is great. Installation is standard. However, the screen's resolution isn't high enough to make the camera image look sharp. It can be fuzzy. So while it adds safety, it doesn't deliver a crisp, modern visual aid. It's like looking through a slightly dirty window. Now, let's open a curiosity loop about the top reviews. Scrolling through Amazon, many praise the sound quality and basic features. But buried in those positive reviews are consistent complaints that align with our problems. The laggy resistive touchscreen, the clunky Bluetooth, and the awkward Alexa setup. Therefore, the 4.4-star rating might be buoyed by Pioneer's legacy and good audio, masking the frustrating user experience. Let's dive into the audio performance itself, because this is where the DMH-241X finds its redemption. The actual sound processing is excellent. Pioneer's audio tuning is present. Music sounds full, the equalizer settings are effective, and with good FLAC files or even standard MP3s, it delivers exceptional sound reproduction. It makes your music come alive. But here's the twist. You have to navigate through that sluggish interface to enjoy it. It's like having a world-class chef in a kitchen with a broken oven door. The meal is great, but getting it is a hassle. Another problem is the overall responsiveness. Menus don't pop instantly. There's a slight delay after each touch. In a car environment where you want quick adjustments, this lag adds up. It's not intuitive operation as described. It requires patience. Therefore, the user-friendly interface claim hinges heavily on your definition of friendly. Let's talk value for $244. For the audio engine alone, it might be worth it to some. However, when you consider the outdated touch technology, the finicky smart features, and the basic design, it feels like a unit from 5 years ago with a couple of modern specs bolted on. Therefore, in 2024, this price point is crowded with competitors offering capacitive screens and smoother integration. Here's a mini promise. We'll sum up who this is actually for. If you are purely an audiophile who cares first and foremost about sound quality from USB files, and you can tolerate an outdated interface, this could work. But if you want a modern, seamless smartphone-like experience in your dash, this Pioneer will disappoint. It's a specialist tool, not a general-purpose entertainment hub. Therefore, the final verdict. The Pioneer DMH-241EX is a paradox. It houses a genuinely good audio processor capable of high-res playback, wrapped in an outdated, frustrating user interface. The promised smart features are more like smartish workarounds. The good sound is like a great singer with a terrible microphone stand. You love the performance but hate the setup. For the best price on this specific unit, check the link in the description. But for most people looking for a modern touchscreen car stereo, I'd say look elsewhere. This one feels like it's stuck in the past, trying to play music from the future.